Hello everybody, welcome to another video about the Lord of the Rings living card game. In this video I'm going to have a go at A Shadow of the Past, which is the first quest from the Black Riders expansion. And I'm going to be playing my fast moving Hobbits deck, which I posted on RingsDB last week. To be honest, this deck isn't doing anything particularly new or amazing. It's using the standard Hobbit lineup from the Black Riders box. It's just a little bit different to the usual big allies build, because having lots of allies isn't particularly great in this quest when you need to do hide tests. It tries to move a bit faster by including lots of draw and attachments for the hobbits. And I'm also going to be using the new Hobbit ally from the Mountain of Fire box, which just came out, Rosie Cotton. She looks pretty awesome anyway. You can exhaust her to choose a Hobbit hero and an attribute, willpower, attack or defense, and then you add Rosie Cotton's willpower to that hero's chosen attribute until the end of the phase, limit once per phase. So really awesome ability, hopefully should help with hide tests. So looking at this opening hand, this is not very good. I've got 3 weapons and a Hobbit cloak. I mean, having 3 weapons would be useful to kill some of these Black Riders quickly, but I don't have any draw. So there's a strange part of me that's tempted to keep this, but I think I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this looks a bit more promising. We've got Hobbit Cloak, Build a Pony for free, and Frodo's Intuition to give us willpower boost and a lot of draw. So I'm reasonably happy with that. Okay, so we're going to claim the 1 ring in the setup. Mustn't forget that. Give that to Frodo Baggins, our ring bearer. And then here we set the Bucklebury Ferry aside out of play, add 1 Black Rider to the staging area and make Bag End the active location, shuffle the encounter deck. So there's Bag End. When that leaves play, each player draws 1 card for each Hobbit hero he controls, so that's going to be 4 cards for us. And the Black Rider there, he's going to sit there in the staging area and I'll engage him when I'm ready, hopefully. Alright, so let's go. Start. Daeron's Runes. Well, since I've got 2 copies of Halbarad, I'm going to play that to draw 2. And I will discard my 2nd copy of Halbarad. And I think the best thing to do here is probably plonk down Build a Pony for an extra 1 willpower. And maybe play a Hobbit Cloak onto Sam, because that will make him 3 defense if I do happen to engage an enemy for any reason. Now then, we need to flip this as well, sorry. 3 is company, so it needs 1 progress token. When a player fails a hide test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player. Trigger forced effects after resolving this effect. The players cannot advance unless Bag End is in the victory display. So I need to be careful here because I don't have any way of telling what the card is that's coming out. So I need to quest successfully, as well as keep some willpower for potential hide tests. So I think I'm going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I get another Black Rider, I can do a hide test for 4. Let's go with that and we'll see what we get. Reveal 1 card. Bamfalong. 2 threat. Response. After the players travel to Bamfalong, each player engaged with a Nazgul enemy may ready a hero he controls. Okay, so that's going to be 6 against 6, so I make no progress there. I'll just refresh. I'm not going to engage that Black Rider because I cannot kill him yet. Henmarth, now that's going to be really useful for the hide test, so I'm going to play him immediately. I don't think I pay for that Hobbit Cloak, so there we go. I'll pay for that now. I'm going to look at the top card and then we can plan everything out. Okay, Greenhill Country, another 2 threat. And while that's the active location, characters get +1 willpower while committed to hide tests. So I think I'll probably save Bamfalong and maybe go to the Greenhill Country if I can clear Bag End this turn. We're going to be up against 8. I think this is a good time to use Frodo's Intuition. We can quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I boost with Frodo's Intuition, I will get another 3, which will take me to 10. So I would get 2 progress. So if I add in Build a Pony for 8, hopefully that'll let me do 8. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we reveal Greenhill Country, so we currently break even. But I will play Frodo's Intuition. Action, each hero you control gets +1 willpower until the end of the round. Draw 1 card for each Hobbit hero you control. So I'll play that now. And then my heroes get +1 each, but I'm only questing with 3 of them, which means I will go 1, 2, 3, and I'll draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means I'm going to place 3 progress on bag end without going to the next stage. And the reason for that is because at the next stage you have to make a hide test, and I'm really not ready to do that right now. So I'll do 1, 2, 3 on there, victory 1. And when that leaves play, I can draw 1 card for each Hobbit hero I control. So that's another 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This is why I call it fast moving Hobbits. Okay, so we are probably going to travel there, I think. And that will help us with hide tests. It would be nice to have that active while we're on stage 2. But I think this one is one we want to save for later on. Now I could engage this Black Rider and draw a card, but I can't really kill him yet. I need to play my dagger and build up Sam a little bit more. So I'm just going to refresh. Gandalf, a really good card to draw. Okay, I've got tons of options in my hand, just loads of stuff I could play. I'm thinking I'm going to look at the card first. See if we need to do a hide test. Okay, we don't know. When revealed, the first player must either exhaust the 1 ring or raise his threat by 3. I'll probably take the threat raise because most of the enemies, I think they're all 35, these Black Riders. And they're actually 39 with Pippin, because he is boosting their engagement cost by 1 for each Hobbit hero I control. So they're actually 39, so we don't need to worry about that, but we're not sure what we're going to add. Maybe another 4 threat. So this might be a good time to sneak attack Gandalf. I'll play Darren's Runes because I've got something to discard in my hand. Draw 2, 1, 2, and I'll probably discard Henemarth. I was going to discard Bill the Pony, but he's a decent chump blocker, so I'll discard my second copy of Henemarth Riversong. And I would like to bring down this Black Rider, I think, soon and kill him. So let's play the Dagger of Westerness onto Merry, and that will make him 6 attack effectively. I'll just put that there. And maybe Rosie Cotton is a good option here because she can help us with hide tests. Sam will be defending for 1, 2, 3, 4 against these Black Riders. So let's play a little something on him. Let's do Doomsday Warning. And that will make him at least 2 defense. 4 against anything with higher engagement costs than our threat. And I've got 2 lore resources, so I'll play Fast Hitch onto Sam. And I didn't pay for that dagger by the look of it. So let's pay for that now. And I've got so many options. Another Frodo's Intuition. Let's probably sneak attack Gandalf this turn, depending on what happens. That looks good. Okay. So now we go to the quest phase. So we need to be conscious of a hide test. We might need to hide 2 if we get a Black Rider, and that would also add 4 threat. So we probably want to be questing for about 10. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'd have Sam as well. So I think here I'm going to sneak attack Gandalf, and I'll use him to quest, and when he enters play I will draw 3 cards to keep the deck moving. 1, 2, 3. Another Darren's Runes. I could wait to play that, but I've got something to discard. So I will now quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think. And we're up against 6. So if we get a Black Rider from this Surge effect, we'll still get 2 progress. And our characters get +1 willpower while committed to hide tests. So this is revealed. First player must either exhaust the 1 ring or raise his threat by 3. I'm not sure what the downside of exhausting the 1 ring is. So I'm going to do that, I think. And then I'll reveal another card. Okay, when revealed, attached to a hero. Counts as a condition attachment with the text, limit 1 per hero forced. After a player fails a hide test, discard attached hero. Nasty. Better not fail any hide test then. I will put that onto Pippin. Have you seen Baggins' Pippin? We'll find out later. And that's going to surge into Black Rider. Okay, so hide 2, and that adds 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I will probably need to commit definitely Sam, and he gets +1 for the Green Hill Country. So that's 4 willpower. I don't have any other way of boosting. I could have played Protector of Lorien, which would have helped. Let's see, after I travel there, each player engaged with a Nazgul enemy may ready a hero he controls, so I could do that next turn. I'll need to make sure this happens, I think. I don't want to fail this because I'll lose a hero. So I will do 4, 5, 6, 7. Hide 2, 1, 2. Didn't need that at all. Okay, so Pathless Country and Hunting for the Ring get discarded. Now we get 2 progress on our active location. And Gandalf will come back to hand because he was sneak attacked. I didn't fail a hide test, so that's fine. I think I'm going to engage a Black Rider here, so I can draw a card for Pippin, and I will ready Sam Gamgee, and he will go up to 3 defense, 5 with the Hobbit Cloak. Then this guy gets a shadow card. I will defend with Sam. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack after this one. That's bad. I think that's good game, unfortunately, unless I can draw Feint. So we'll play Daron's Runes. He gets his shadow card. Daron's Runes here. Come on, 1, 2. Oh, that's so lucky. And I will discard Build a Pony. And then I will play Feint. Combat action. Choose an enemy, engage with a player. That enemy cannot attack this player this phase. So hopefully that will stop him. And he would have gone back to the staging area as well. Okay, refresh. Now, I probably want to play something to discard shadow cards after that. So I will play Staff of Lebethron down onto Sam. And I've got Frodo's Intuition, which means I can boost by a lot this turn. Let's see what the card's going to be. Piercing Cry. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard part for a Nazgul enemy. Either add it to the staging area or put it into play, engage with the first player. Shuffle the encounter deck. So that is going to reveal another Black Rider, essentially. But it's added to the staging area. I don't think hide tests trigger when things are added. I think it's when revealed. I'm going to go with that because I'm fairly sure it's a revealed effect. So we're going to be adding 4 threat unless I engage it. In which case I could draw a card and ready Sam Gamgee, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We'd also get to ready a hero for travelling to Bamfalong. I really want to kill some of these guys. I think I will go for 1, 2, and we'll play... Let's do Protector of Lorien on Sam. And a fast hitch onto Merry, so I can start killing some of these Nazgul. Now then, questing. We've got 6 in the staging area. I could use Frodo's Intuition to draw a bunch of cards and get extra willpower. I think it's probably the right thing to do. This is going to bring in a Nazgul enemy. And if I engage it, I'll draw a card and ready Sam. So that means I'm definitely going to quest with Sam Gamgee for 3. And I'll probably quest with Frodo. 1, 2, so we've got 5. If I travel to Bamfalong, I can ready a hero. So why don't I quest with Merry as well for 2. And if I go with Pippin, that will be 9. And I'll get 3 progress. So I'd need to make a hide test. So maybe I don't want to do that much. Let's take out probably Merry. So we'll go down to 7. And then we reveal Piercing Cry. I go and find a Nazgul enemy. Black Rider. I'll put it into play, engage with me. And then shuffle the encounter deck. Now I can ready Sam Gamgee. He's actually going to get an extra willpower, isn't he? And I will draw a card for engaging an enemy. So actually I'm going to go to the next stage. So that one gets a progress and that one goes there. There we go. Alright, let's do it. When revealed, first player searches the encounter deck and discard part for a Black Rider. Reveals it cannot be cancelled and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. So we're going to go and grab another one. Okay. Now I have to make a hide 2 test, When a player makes a hide test, add 1 to the total threat for each ally that player controls. I've got 2. So I'm going to commit Sam, who is currently 4, and I'll also commit probably Mary, sorry, who is 2. So that gives us 6. Ready Sam as well. I'll exhaust him. There we go. So this is 6 up against 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we add 1 to the threat for each ally that player controls. So I broke even, which means I hid successfully. There we go. Now I will travel to Bamfurlong, and when I do that I can ready a hero I control. So I will ready Sam Gamgee. And then we go to the combat phase. Shadow cards for these guys. I'll ready Mary. And Sam Gamgee is 3, 4, 5 defense because he readied due to his ability and he's got a Hobbit cloak. So we'll defend the first one. I won't discard the shadow card. Return attacking enemy to the staging area after this attack. Okay, should have discarded that shadow card after all. Then I'll ready him. Defend this one and I'll get rid of the shadow card with the Staff of Lebathron. I can exhaust it to discard a shadow card, provided that it's got higher engagement costs than my threat. It has, didn't do anything anyway. Now I can attack back. I will do 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. So he's almost dead. We've got loads of threat in the staging area though. So we definitely need to do something about that. Okay, refresh. Protector of Lorien. I think here I'll have a look at the card with Henemarth. It's not got a hide test on it, that's good. But we're going to be up against 15 threat, which is a lot. I will play an Errand Rider, I think, and I'll start moving resources to Sam, ready to play Rosie. Frodo's Intuition looks good here, just so that I can quest past these. I can quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with Frodo's Intuition. So let's play that. Each hero you control gets +1 willpower until the end of the round. Draw 1 card for each Hobbit hero. So draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what have we got there? Quite a lot of stuff. Hobbit Cloak, Dunedain Warning. No Tactics allies. Lots of Halfling Determination though. So I'll probably play one of those to get through the active location, I think. Could also play another Staff onto Sam, because I think I'm going to engage another Black Rider, so let's do that. So we'll play one of those. So now he's got 2 Staffs. I don't think any of his other attachments are restricted. No, they're not. Good. I built this deck properly. That's a good sign. Okay, so we're going to quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we reveal the Marish, which takes us up to 15. So I will play 1 Halfling Determination to give Sam Gamgee 2 willpower. So we will go up to 16, which means I get 1 progress on Bamfurlong. And I think it's probably worth playing the other one, to be honest, but I will discard a card instead using Protector of Lorien. I'll discard a Hobbit Cloak to go up another willpower, so I get 1 more progress on Bamfurlong, and that goes to the victory display. Now I will travel to the Marish, and I will engage a Black Rider. So that readies Sam Gamgee, and he gets +1 defense. Give them shadow cards. I just defend both of them with Sam. Discard the shadow card. Ready. And discard the shadow card again. Good. And then I'll ready Merry, and he's coming in for 6 on this guy. 1, 2, so not quite dead. I could do a Halfling Determination and kill him, which I think is probably worth it, just so that I can engage another one next turn. So I'm going to go for that. So +2 attack, and he will kill that Black Rider. I could have also drawn a card for Pippin for engaging him, so I'll do that now. Sneak attack, okay, and then refresh. Alright, really need to start moving through this shortcut to mushrooms. I'll engage one of these this turn and hopefully kill it. Let's look at the card with Henemarth. Stock Road. While it's in the staging area, add 2 to the total threat of the discarded cards when a player resolves a hide test. Travel, the first player must make a hide 1 test to travel here. Hide 1's pretty weak, really. We should be able to get through that. Let's put our cards in an order that makes sense for a second. So I'll do sneak attack Gandalf. I also have to add 1 for each ally I control, I suppose. So it will be at least 3 threat. Possibly 7 if it's a Black Rider. So with that in mind, I think I will move a resource from Frodo to Sam, and I'll play Rosie. And I will probably play... I'm tempted on Robin Smallborough just for some more willpower. Maybe I don't need to do that yet. Let's have a think about it. I think I will. I think I'll play him. Because he's going to let us quest through a bit more. Okay, so we know we're going to be up against 11. So quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'll do 14 and put some progress on. Okay, so we reveal this one. I get 3 progress. 1, 2, 3. I will discard 1 card to Protector of Lorien, which will be an Errand Rider, I think. And that will give me 1 more progress to clear the Marish. And I don't think I'm going to travel here because I need to make a hide 1 test. Instead, I'm going to engage another Black Rider. I'll ready Sam Gamgee and draw a card with Pippin. I'll ready Merry. Give these guys shadow cards. Now, Sam Gamgee will be 2 and Merry is 6. So I can't quite kill one yet, still. So I think I'll defend them both. So I'll fast hitch Staff of Lebethron on both of them, get rid of their shadow cards. Don't do anything. And then I'll attack 1 for 6. Do 2 wounds to it. And then I will refresh. Okay, another sneak attack Gandalf coming right up. It's going to be good. Let's look at the card. Black Steed. Surge. When revealed, attached to a Nazgul enemy in play if able. Counts as a mount attachment with the text limit 1 per enemy. Attached enemy gets -10 engagement cost and gains forced. At the end of the refresh phase, return attached enemy to the staging area. So I want to kill whoever that goes on. I'll probably put it on him because he's still 39. So go down to 29. So I won't need to engage him yet. That'll be fine. But it's going to surge, so I don't know what I'm going to be up against. Okay. I think we might need to sneak attack Gandalf this turn. I'm going to play another Dúnedain Warning onto Sam. And that will make him 3 defense. And then I will steal a resource from Frodo, give it to Sam. And probably not do anything else, because I can keep sneak attack Gandalf open to me if I need it. And I think I'm going to feint these guys this turn. I really want another weapon from Merry. Okay, questing, we've got 7. Quite a long game so far. I'm stalled at this stage. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, if I do Sam, I can't defend both of them, so I'll need to use a feint. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Place some progress and reveal the Black Steed, which will go onto this Black Rider, and it surges into Lure of the Ring. When revealed, the first player must either exhaust the 1 ring or raise his threat by 3. I will exhaust the 1 ring, because if I raise my threat by 3, then this guy will engage me. Surge into Stockbrook. 1 threat. Good. When revealed, immediately travel to Stockbrook. If another location is currently active, return it to the staging area. Alright, so it's not going to add any threat actually. So we will get 5 progress, which will clear that. I could discard some cards, but I won't, I think. I'll just clear it. And it will go to the victory display. Now I need to do a hide 1 test to travel there. Let's ready our Hobbits at the end of the quest phase. Think about this. Hide 1 test would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threat. I don't think I will travel there. I'm just going to leave it there and go there next turn. So we'll go to the combat phase, give these guys some shadow cards. I'm going to play a feint on one of them. Play it on the right one, stop him from attacking. And then I'll defend the left one with Sam. Get rid of its shadow card with Staff of Lebethron. This one goes away as well. So he doesn't take any damage because he's attacking for 5, he's defending for 3, 4, 5. And then I'll attack back for 6, and I can boost him with Rosie to 8. So he will do 4 damage, so he can kill this guy. Good. And then nothing happens here because he's already in the staging area, so I will refresh. Turn 8 now. Okay, another Gandalf. So definitely going to be okay for lowering our threat and drawing cards. What's this? Evil Crow. No hide test, that's good. So it's adding 2 threats, so we're going up against 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know what we can quest for. We can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to do 1 progress though. So I will add Merry for another 2. And that's going to engage me this turn. Doesn't have to though, but it's very easy to kill, so I may as well take it down. I'm wondering if I should sneak attack Gandalf and commit him as well, just to put some more progress on here. I think I will. So I'll sneak attack Gandalf. Draw 3 cards, I think. 1, 2, 3. Good, another weapon finally. And I'll commit him as well. So do 16. So we're going to get 7 progress. About time. Do 7 on it. And then I could travel there, but I need to do a hide test. So can I do that? Probably not, because it's going to be hide 1. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 allies. And Sam would be 3, 4, 5 with Rosie. Let's not do that. Let's engage the Evil Crow, which will draw me a card, and I can ready Sam because he is in fact 29 engagement cost. And I'll give these shadow cards and defend them both, and I'll just get rid of them. So get rid of that one, and Fast Hitch, get rid of this one. And then I'll ready Merry, and he can come in for 6, 7, 8. And I think I'm going to play that Halfling Determination I just drew to make him 10, so he can kill a Black Rider. Good. And then I don't have anything else to do, so I will refresh. So I'm going to play that dagger I just drew, I think. Oh, another one. Nice. So he will now be 8 attack, sorry. 10 with Rosie helping him. And I tempted on Grimbold because he's got questing power. Let's do a card. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard power for a Nazgul enemy. Either add it to the staging area or put it into play engage with the first player. So I'll put it into play engage with me. I'm not sure if there are any left in the encounter deck. But it doesn't really matter either way. So we can quest up against 7. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know we're going to get 3 progress. Do I want to play anything else? Well, I've gone past that point now, so I won't bother. I will just reveal this card and go and get a Nazgul enemy. I don't know, there's none in there. Okay, so I have to go in the encounter discard pile, just take him. I'll put it into play engage with me, so I can draw a card because I engage an enemy, and I'll ready Sam. So he will get 1 more willpower. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get 4 progress, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I could discard 3 to go through, but I think you have to do a hide test when you do. So I will wait a second. Now I feel like this is a good time to travel here because I've got quite a lot of ready stuff. So I'll make a hide 1 test. Travel there. I'll do Sam Gamgee for this. And I look at 1 card plus 5 threat. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because it adds +1 for each ally. And he is 4, so I need to find 3 willpower. I will probably discard 3 cards. I'll discard 1, 2, and 3 because he's got Protector of Lorien, so I can give him +1 willpower. So I break even and I don't fail the hide test. Combat phase, shadow cards for these guys. We're going to ready Sam. And I think I will probably feint the Black Rider to stop him attacking. And look at his shadow card. And then I will defend the Evil Crow with Sam. He is 29. While it's engaged with a player, that player adds 1 to the hide value for each hide test he makes. Okay, so I could have used Rosie to get around that, no problem. So I defend this, discard the shadow card. Unfortunately, that means I don't get to use her to kill this Black Rider now, which is what I was going to do. So I'll probably kill the Crow instead. And then Fast Hitch and do 4 damage to the Black Rider. And then refresh. Another Dunedain Warning. I don't think I need to play that really. I'm just going to look at the card with Henmarth. Have you seen Baggins again? That's going to go on a hero. And if I fail a hide test, I discard the attached hero. So I definitely don't want to be failing any hide tests, in other words. It's also Surge, so I don't know what I'm going to be up against. We're definitely going to be up against at least 4. So let's play another ally, I think, and then we can quest through this and get to the next stage finally. I will move a resource to Mary, and I will play 3 and play Grimbold. So you can do another 2. And that's all I'm going to do, I think. I could also play a Dunedain Warning, but I like the idea of playing Halbrand next turn better. So quest phase, I think I want to go through, so I'm going to sneak attack Gandalf here. And I will do 4 damage, I think, to... I could do 4 damage to him, but actually he's going to engage me because he's 29, so I'm going to lower my threat by 5 instead with Gandalf's ability. And then I'll quest for 4. And I need another 6 to get through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That seems good to me. I'll do 1 more, so I'll do 14. So this comes out, it's going to attach to a hero. If I fail a high test, I have to discard that hero. So let's stick it on to Mary. And it surges into Pathless Country. So 2. So we are going to get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we go to the next stage. When revealed, add Buckleberry Ferry to the staging area. Okay, so that is immune to player card effects, 3 threat. While there is at least 1 other location in play, the players cannot travel here. The first player must make a hide 3 test to travel here. And when that leaves play as an explored location, the players win the game. Okay, when revealed, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Black Rider, reveals it, cannot be cancelled, and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. When a player fails a hide test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player. Trigger forced effects after resolving this effect. Response. After a player makes a successful hide test, place X progress on a non-unique location in play. X is twice the number of players in the game, so that'll be 2. Okay, so I need to go and get a Black Rider and make a hide test. Hide 2 test, I believe it's going to be. Another Black Rider. We've been swarmed by these this game. So he's revealed and added to the staging area. So I need to make a hide 2 test now. That ally thing is gone though, so I should be okay here. I will do Mary for 2. And I think that's the best I can do. I can also do Grimbold, so I'll add him for 2 as well. So we've got 4. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So lucky I've got Rosie, huh? Because I can boost Mary by 2, which will get us to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think when you break even, you pass. And nothing is adding values to hide tests, I believe. So that means I can place X progress on a non-unique location in play, where X is twice the number of players in the game. I'll get 2 on there. Then I'm going to travel there. Gandalf will come back to hand. And I'll go to the combat phase now. I guess I'll engage this guy, because he's going to give me a free ready for doing so. He is 35. Maybe I should engage that one. I'll engage him, it doesn't make much difference really. So I'll draw a card, I'm going to deck myself and ready Sam. And then give them shadow cards. I'll defend both of them with Sam Gamgee. He will be 3, 4, 5 defense here, and I'll get rid of their shadow cards. Doesn't do anything, so no damage. And then I'm going to ready Mary, and he can attack for 8, so he can do 4 damage to him, so I guess I'll kill one of them. And that gets one of them off the table anyway. Okay, let's refresh. So one thing I should have done, I think, is played these Protectors of Lorien much earlier. So I'm going to play those now onto my Hobbit heroes. Because it would have been very useful to have those when I was discarding cards for those hide tests. I also got a fast hitch here that I probably should have played. I'm going to play it on to probably Merry. And I will look at the top card of the encounter deck, see what it is. Okay, another hide test. Crawling towards him. Wouldn't be terrible if that happened, but I can't fail a hide test because I'd have to discard 2 heroes. So we definitely want to pass that. I've got Frodo's Intuition here, so I'm going to play it. 1, 2, and I'll draw the rest of my deck. 1, 2, build a pony and farm a maggot. I think I'll take Frodo's last resource, give it to Sam, pay 4 for Halbrand. Actually, he is only 3, because you lower the cost to play him for each enemy engaged with you. And there's not a lot else I can do. I can play Barnum and Butterbur. I think we just spam out as much stuff as possible. I've got Sneak Attack Gandalf if I need it. Okay, questing. We're going to be up against 4/7 threat, and we need to get 1 more progress on there, and we don't care about progress on that one. So we need to make a hide 3 test to travel there. I'm about to make a hide 2 test as well, and it's not going to surge. So I think we can quest, let's see, we can quest for 8 and we'll be fine. So all my heroes are +1, so he's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I need to do. He's got 1 attack power. And then we are going to reveal crawling towards him, which is a hide 2 test. So I will exhaust Pippin, who's 3, and Merry, who is 3, so that's 6. I think that's enough. So 1, 2, yeah, more than enough. So we succeed that hide test, and I can place progress on a non-unique location. 2 progress, so actually I'm going to clear that out anyway. I don't need to place progress on there. So now I need to make a hide 3 test to travel there. So let's ready some heroes and figure this out. Fast hitch him. Because of Frodo's Intuition, they've all got +1 willpower. So it's actually a really good time to make a hide 3 test, I think. So let's go there. And I will exhaust 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8. 8 feels like enough. So we'll travel there. Let's guarantee it. We'll do 10. I'll count this here. So we'll do hide 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're at the Buckleberry Ferry now. We need to try to get through it. I can also kill Black Riders for fun if I want to. Let's engage this guy, which will allow me to ready Sam and give them some shadow cards. Now, he was minus 10 engagement cost, which brings him to 25, but he's +4 because of Pippin, so he's 29. So that means I can defend him and get rid of his shadow card with no problem. And I've not failed a hide test, so that's fine. Now, I've only got 1 defense with Sam, so I think here I will use my last sneak attack Gandalf to defend this Black Rider. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack after this one. That's unlucky. So Gandalf will take 1 wound. I could use Grimbold to stop this attacking, but I think I'm going to take it undefended because I can just put it onto Barnum and Butterbur. So let's do that. Return attacking enemy to the staging area after this attack. Alright. So it's undefended. I can assign the damage to him and he will die. And then I'm going to ready Merry and I will come in for 8, 9, 10 with Rosy Cotton and kill that one. Okay, Gandalf comes back to hand and we refresh, and this should be the last turn now. What a long game for this quest. Turn 12. Alright, let's look at the card with Henemarth. Pathless Country, so we're up against 6. So I think all we need to do is quest through here and we're going to win. So we need 15. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We reveal Pathless Country. So that means we get 10 progress, which goes on to Bucklebury Ferry, and we win. Oh, that was a good game. That was tough. I don't think I've seen that many Black Riders in one game for a while. It took me ages to get through stage 2 there, but I really enjoyed that, and this ally is great. She saved me during those hide tests. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. The deck is on RingsDB if you want to check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.